Oke, nice. Kita coba lihat. Satu ini. Pada saat gameplay pertama, teman-teman, jujur, damage itu bukan satu, teman-teman. dia ada damage ya. Di sini satu pas normal. Di channel Bersatu 25. Kali ini kita kembali lagi di game Trails of Cold Steel 1, teman-teman. Dan ya, kita lanjutin dari part sebelumnya. Di part sebelumnya ya kita melihat sebuah prolog yang cukup membagongkan ya. Tapi ya kita sekarang ada di bawah bangunan tua, katanya sih bangunan sekolah lama katanya, di old school house. Dan ini dijadikan tempat tes ya. Hebat.
Never seen this kind before.
Waduh.
Looks like a flying feline. Careful everyone.
Oke, sampai mana gua ngomong dipotong sama voice active ya. Oke. Jadi kita kan disuruh di tes ya sama si guru berdebah kita satu ini ya. Dan ya kita lanjutin, teman-teman. Kita bersama dengan karakter utama kita yang cukup esol ya, dengan teman-temannya. Gimana dulu ya caranya? By the way, ini kan pertarungan ini. Gua turbo mode aja ya, teman-teman, biar cepat ini ya, biar nggak banyak makan durasi gitu. Anjingnya Arts belum bisa. Zero Arts, tapi Artsnya belum bisa. Ntar dulu nih.
I hate to tell you, but I can sense more further in.
Anyway, let's just stay alert.
You can Oke. Bang, scan bang. Gak usah scan lah. Sebentar. Old man what's gak ada sama sekali anjing. Ya udahlah. Kita buka dulu chestnya. Lumayan. Terus padahal itu ada tempat rest. Ya udahlah. Nah, gitu dong. Kita pasang di Elliot dulu untuk sementara. Oke. Oke, ini adalah tempat rest, teman-teman. Mungkin kalau misalkan kalian ada dengar gelasak-gusuk tadi, maaf ya. Ini tempat rest, teman-teman. Ya, kita rest aja. Nah, foto bomot sekalian. Oke. Ini ada monster lagi di sini. Nah, katanya yang kayak gini ada juga musuh bisanya ituin pakai axe, teman-teman. Dulu triple advantage. Kita pakai axe kudo. Salah lagi. Lemahnya sama api. Nice. Oke, nice. Kita coba lihat. Satu ini. pada saat gameplay pertama, teman-teman. Jujur,
Is everybody okay?
damage itu bukan satu, teman-teman. dia ada damage ya. Di sini satu pas normal.
I'm starting to lose my sense of direction down here.
Yeah, gotta make sure we're not going in circles.
Oke, kita lanjut. Oke. Aduh, anjing banyak banget. Kita arts maybe? Kita craft. Kita craft lah. Gila, automatic cutter. Kita craft juga. Nice.
My turn.
Ini belum ada. Kita serang biasa aja. Kita serang biasa. Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Oke, no hope. Kita serang yang di sini. Biarkan Rin jadi tumbal gitu. Oke, kita skip. Oke, kita lift cutter lagi. Nice. Kita hajar musuhnya.
Leave it to me.
Oke. Mampus lu. Mati semua. Enak ya, Gale Stingernya itu si Gaius bisa ngasih apa? Seal atau apa ya? Lupa namanya. Elemennya. Ya. Berarti Elliot penakut banget gitu ya.
I'm okay. I was just so relieved the fight was over. The strength kind of just left my legs.
Ya, gua bisa ngerti. Ibarat gini, teman-teman. Lu disuruh pas pada saat pertama kali masuk sekolah gitu kan. Disuruh MOS gitu kan. Tiba-tiba MOS-nya lu disuruh ngelawan monster. Ya lu tegang pasti kan. Ya gue bisa relate Elliot teman-teman. Disuruh melakukan hal-hal yang dia gak mau ya, gue bisa relate. Pasti tegang semuanya gitu.
I'm amazed how calm you two are. You don't seem tired or worried or anything.
Dua ini mah gila bertarung kayaknya. Iya.
No, I'll be fine. It was just a momentary lapse on my part. I can get up. And there we go.
Look out. Elliot!
Huh?
Ya. Gerak dong.
No.
Gerak dong.
What?
Typical game.
Looks like I got it just in time. Thank Adios for that.
Bukankah ini suara dia? Wah, benar. Si orang yang nggak bisa jaga tempel nih satu.
Oh, it's you.
You said your name was Machias, right?
That's right.
Dia pakai shotgun.
Came to realize that I shouldn't have just stormed off like I did. Let that arrogant noble goad me into losing my composure, acting on impulse.
Okay.
So I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I acted foolishly and I hope you can forgive me for it.
Well, at least lu mau minta maaf lah, itu udah bagus sih.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah, we all have moments when we say or do things we regret. That's human nature for... Oh, and thanks for saving me, by the way.
I'm just glad I happened to be passing by. After I'd cooled my head, I decided to retrace my steps, and there you were. Is it just the three of you here?
Yeah,
Yep.
we stood around talking for a while, so the others are probably ahead of us at this point.
I don't think there's any reason to go back any farther. I can't imagine you'll find anyone there.
I see. I don't suppose you'd mind if I came with you, would you? I'm
Ya, ayo.
reasonably skilled with a gun, so you might find it useful having me along.
By the way, Makias enak loh kayaknya.
Sure
Di
thing.
CS1 sama
Welcome
CS2.
aboard.
Di CS3 aja udah agak
The name's
agak
Range
igi
Forcer.
I'm Elliot Craig.
skillnya.
My name is Guy Warzel. It's a pleasure.
The pleasure's mine, I assure you. My name is Machias Regnitz. Could I ask you what social class you each belong to?
Baru gue puji lu tadi. Lu malah-malah soal Nobel dan segala baru gue puji. Sekarang lu nanya lagi. Emang nih orang pano apa ya? Tapi biasanya orang kayak gini pasti
I
punya
realize
alasan
I'm
sih.
sound, considering my recent outburst.
Ya, gue yakin sih bakal diceritain sih nanti.
I'm simply curious to know who I'm
Tapi
associated.
kapan ya? Gue lupa.
Well, both my parents are commoners.
Likewise, though my homeland has no class system to begin.
So you're from abroad then? What about you, Reem?
Well, let's just say I haven't got a drop of noble blood in my veins. So I guess we're all on equal standing here.
Maksudnya apa?
Oh, now that's a relief. We should probably get moving then. Somewhat concerned about the girls, as you might imagine.
Enggak. Makias sih pano banget ya sama Nobel.
I feel much
Gue
better
pengen
if we
tahu
were
sih.
around to help if they wind up in danger.
Yeah, I suppose there's strength in numbers.
All right, let's
Okay.
go.
Makias aja. Oke. Oke, Oakman, oke. Force nih. Oh, oke. Cannon, oke. Begin battle. Oh, oke. Tuh nggak bisa ngeliat lagi. Ya udahlah. Nggak ada sih harusnya. Dah.
What's a place like this even doing on the school grounds?
Lu tanya gua.
Yeah, who puts a giant trapdoor in a campus building?
Sebentar. Option dulu. Nggak ada ya. Nggak ada ya pengaturan ini. Kalau kalian lihat tadi kan ada pas ada active voice-nya tadi, gua nggak bisa ngambil item kalau kalian lihat tadi kan. Nah itu maksudnya. Nggak ada ya pengaturan itunya ya.
Winds behind us. Let's go.
Ini
Here we go.
banyak. Banyak anjing.
There!
All right.
Destino aja.
My turn.
Nggak usah, lu up saja. Jadi ini lemah sama api tuh. Ya middle shot tadi lebih kuat sih.
It's my turn.
Oh, actually, ya. Oke.
Go. It's my turn. Eat that. Leave it to me.
Kita majuin aja. Nah, kita skip.
Here we go!
Mati.
My turn.
Nice. Skip. Aduh anjing. Hit that. Nice.
My turn!
My turn.
Leave it to me. Right. Go.
Aduh, tadi ada zero outs.
Everybody okay?
Oh, tapi naik sih.
I did it.
Nice.
By the way teman-teman, battle tadi lumayan lama juga ya. Oke, kita lanjut.
Now's our chance.
Oke,
We can
nice.
do this.
Kalau ini teman-teman, advantage-nya itu kalau dia pusing,
My turn.
pusingnya kayak tadi yang ada bintang-bintang itu bakal trigger advantage. Tapi kalau misalkan aduh ini pakai khas nih.
My turn.
Kalau misalkan
Right.
apa sih tadi mau gue bilang? Kalau misalkan dia kayak ada listrik itu berarti double artinya loh. Tapi kalau misalkan kalian cuma nyamperin dia dari belakang aja, cuma single teman-teman,
Wind's behind us. Let's go.
itu bedanya.
Go.
Kita serang aja pakai alt.
Right.
Kita serang pakai alt. Nice, mati, lu mati, dan lu
All right.
mati.
Let's keep moving.
Oke, kita maju. Minggir kau, minggir kau.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
Pemilik kata aja.
Leave it to me.
My turn.
Oke,
Leave it to me. My turn.
Right.
Leave it to me. It's my turn. Here we go.
aduh,
All right. Let's keep going.
oke, nice. Oh, dapat sih.
We meet again.
Yang cewek ya.
Good to see you guys are hanging in there.
Nggak betah tuh. Mereka pakai kaget dulu gitu loh si rambut blonde ini satu sama si Rin tuh.
I'm glad the four of you are unharmed as well.
Well, it seems you've cooled your head a bit at least.
Yes, I've calmed down now.
Pakai kaget dulu.
At any rate, I don't believe I've introduced myself yet, have I?
Laura SAC. Siapa waifunya Laura?
I'm Laura SRC
Pasti ada
from the
sih.
town of Legram. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Huh. LeGram?
That's down on the southeastern outskirts of the Empire, isn't it?
Correct. It's an old castle town on the shores of Lake Ebble. We're connected to the rest of the country by train, but other than that, it's a fairly remote region.
Oke.
That name sounds so Wait.
Yes, my father is Viscount Arcade, Lord of Legram. Do you take issue with that?
Waduh. Nih ya teman-teman. Nanti gue
No,
jelasin.
not at all.
Machias, was it? I can only speak for myself, but I don't feel I've ever done anything to bring shame upon myself in Adios's eyes. And I fully believe the same to be true of my father.
Please, I meant no offense. I'm sorry if I say, I don't believe we've been introduced.
Say, bisa aja Anda mengalih pembicaraan ya. Emma Milstein.
I'm Emma Milstein.
Nah, tapi kalau Emma jujur bagus bahasa
Like
Jepangnya
Laura,
sih.
I
Gue
come
suka
from
sih
a distant region of
voice
the
actornya.
Empire. I was only able to attend Thor's thanks to a scholarship, in fact.
Voice actor favorit gue sih kalau Emma
It's
ya.
very nice to meet
Yang
you.
Jepangnya.
A scholarship. Indeed. Now that you mention it, our instructor did say yours was the top score on the entrance exam. I think I was outdone. Why a girl knew this?
Ada kompetisi kah?
You must be quite the prod.
Maybe it seems like it. I don't have any training in the martial arts either, so this is the weapon they recommended for me.
Oh, sama.
Oh, cool. You got an orbital staff too. Yours looks different from mine, though.
Huh, so it does. I wonder if it's just cosmetic.
Kosmetik kayaknya.
Is something the matter? We're all acquainted now. It's only proper that you introduce yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Really? Really, Alisa?
I'm Lisa R. from Ruhr. Pleasure to meet almost all of you. Elisa.
Ruhr, huh? What's it like living there? There's probably a new technological breakthrough every week.
The Rhineford Company's based in Ruhr, and they're the largest heavy industry corporation on the continent, aren't they?
I suppose they are.
That bow must have been in that case you had with you when we first met. I've never seen one like it. Is there some kind of orbital mechanism built in?
There is, but I don't see how that's any of your business.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyone got any ideas on what to do now? We've all run into each other wandering around. How about we stick together?
I think that would be for the best. It's not safe for a group of girls to travel alone.
You needn't to be concerned about that.
Waduh. Tuh pedang kurang gede sih kayaknya.
I beg your pardon?
Makias, ya. Lu udah ngelihat ada cewek megang pedang segede gaban, ya. Dan lu masih khawatirin.
I don't mean to boast, but I'm confident my swordsmanship will be more than sufficient to protect us. For now, I think it's best to remain in separate groups. There are still 2 of us who remain unaccounted for.
That's right. We still haven't run into that silver-haired girl.
In that case, 2 teams means double the chance to find them. 2 teams is double the coverage, and double the chance of crossing paths with our missing companion. How's that sound?
I have no objections. So then, shall we be...
All right.
Ya langsung pergi.
We'll see the 4 of you later then.
Aduh.
She really doesn't seem like she's gonna let that go, does she?
It was clearly an accident, everyone could see that. But I don't suppose it makes any difference to her. Still, is no one else worried about leaving a group of girls to fend for themselves in a place like this?
Lu masih khawatirin Matias ya, hebat lu. Ya gue ngerti, cewek itu gak boleh ditinggalkan sendirian, gue ngerti. Tapi lu udah ngeliat seorang cewek, ya, megang pedang segede gaban, ya. Dan lu masih nanyain hal itu.
There are 4 of us here. Perhaps one of us should go follow them.
I don't think we have anything to worry about as long as Laura's with them.
Iya, Gayus
She
aja
really
ngerti.
wears her skill on her sleeve. I doubt she drags around a sword that big just for show.
Tuh kan, Gayus aja ngerti gitu.
It's certainly an enormous blade. I'd call it comically huge if it didn't look so dangerous. But at the end of the day, a lady is a lady.
She's taller and sturdier than I am. Though I admit it's still hard to believe anyone could swing that beast of a sword.
I'll bet she can whip it around without breaking a sweat. The Arside School of Swordsmanship serves as a general basis for the techniques used by knights throughout the Empire. And her father, the Viscount, is arguably the strongest swordsman in the country. People call him the Radiant Blade Master.
Waduh, tuh kan.
I doubt any of the other students here could even stand their ground against her in combat, much less beat her.
Wow, interesting. I didn't know there were still roots of the old knightly styles alive in the Empire.
You sure know a lot
iya
about
dong.
this stuff, Reen. A hobby of yours?
I'm a swordsman myself. I guess the lore sort of comes with the territory. At any rate, how about we pick up the search? I'm worried about that silver-haired girl. And we still need to track down Duke Albarea's son, too.
That's true.
I couldn't care less what happens to that pompous ass. I can rot down here.
Come on now. That's no way to treat someone you just met.
Goblok.
Looks like the path splits. Which way do you think we should go?
I feel a little wind blowing from the east. I bet the exit's that way.
Nih ya teman-teman ya, kata-kata yang paling gua ini ya, tiap game seri Trails itu pasti ada aja kata-kata yang gua benci teman-teman ya. Salah satunya dari yang Crossbell Arc ya. Kalian tahu nggak kata-kata yang gua benci dari Crossbell Arc? Barrier ya, barrier. Apa hubungannya barrier sama Crossbell Arc gitu kan? MC-nya ngomongin barrier mulu, gue sampai gedek lama-lama dengan omongannya. Kita lihat nyerang ini aja, langsung tewas. Ngomongnya barrier mulu anjing, gue sampai gedek dengarnya. Oke. Kita dapat til ya. Kita taruh di win aja deh. Biasanya build win saya itu kayak gitu teman. Biasanya harus ada satu old man yang heal teman-teman. Ya teman-teman. Nah di Crossbell Arc kan barrier ya. Di sini angin yang paling gua benci. Ini si Gaius nih ya, sampai teman-teman saya aja manggilnya duta angin sampai-sampean ya. Hebat nih orang benar. Omongannya nggak ada hal lain selain angin gitu loh. Defense down. Oke. Lumayan sih itu. Makias sih bagus sih. Oke, kita maju teman-teman.
What's wrong?
More monsters?
No, not monsters. It's...
You're pretty sharp.
Waduh.
Oh,
Waduh.
It's the silver-haired girl.
I'm glad to see you're all right. Though it looks like there was nothing to worry about in the first place.
Nope. I'm small and quick. These things can't lay a finger on me.
Ini yang isi suara VA kayaknya pernah dengar deh. Ini dari game apa ya? Kayaknya pernah dengar deh. Iya, VA kan? Iya, saya udah spoiler duluan namanya.
Oh
By
yeah,
the way,
Fee Clausel. That's my name.
Pak Rain, kalau Anda menonton video ini, nah ini waifu Anda pada saat CS1 ya.
You're just over halfway through. Keep it up. Later.
Hey, wait!
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Udah dibilang
I'll be
Rin, tadi
fine.
gak perlu
I'm
ada
used
yang
to this.
dikhawatirkan ya.
See you at the end.
Waduh. Wah ninja nih bener. Ya Pak Rainnya, waifu Anda tuh Pak Rain. Kalau Anda nonton video ini ya.
Wow.
By the way, jangan lupa subscribe
She certainly wasn't fibbing about being
salah
put
satu
on feed.
YouTuber JRPG yang sekarang sering saya nontonin teman-teman, yaitu Rainster namanya. Jangan lupa subscribe dia juga ya.
Guess we really don't need to worry about her.
Dia juga udah main Cold Steel teman-teman.
Yeah.
Udah
Now
sampai
I'm
yang
more
keempat
convinced than
malah.
ever that she knows exactly what she's doing.
Walkthrough-nya di YouTube. Kalau saya ya baru mulai.
Just over halfway through? Has she already been to the exit and then come back?
Iya juga ya. Tadi si VA bilang kalian tinggal setengah jalan lagi kok nyampe. Terus dibilang si Rain, jangan-jangan dia udah nyampe abis itu balik lagi. Wah demit kayak dia. Ninja gaming kayaknya.
Now's our chance.
My turn.
Nah, kita
My turn.
bisa nih.
My turn. Leave it to my turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
Nice. Say good night. Oke, kita pecahin Gucci dulu. Reviving Bone lumayan. Kita serang biasa aja
Leave it
yang
to me.
ini.
Right.
It's my turn. All right.
Oke, nice. Zero Arts. Quadrit,
Is everybody okay?
nice. Oke, apa nih?
Do you hear that?
Someone's fighting up ahead. Come on.
Ada suara pedang.
Rain!
Wait for me!
Ditinggal anjing. Siapa? Oh, dia. Waduh. Di scene sih kelihatannya one hit dia teman-teman ya. Tapi aslinya kagak.
Incredible.
That was really something.
Judging by that display, I don't think he needs any help from us. I take it that's another school of Imperial swordsmanship?
Right.
Harusnya sih
That's
ya.
court
Sword
fencing,
fencing kan?
an
Oh,
agile
court
style
fencing.
favored by the nobility. And judging by his poise, he's no amateur.
Waduh. Yes.
Did you need something?
Sorry, I was just admiring your swordsmanship. I'm Reen Schwarzer. I didn't get the chance to introduce myself earlier.
I'm Elliot.
Guys, Warzel. Nice.
I believe I have already introduced myself, but once again, I'm Eustace Albert. And I have to say, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm impressed.
What are you talking about?
After all that bluster about finding your way to the exit alone, I wasn't expecting you to actually rely on others for help. I assume you came to your senses shortly after you stormed off, and then wandered back to apologize like a good boy. Truly, the virtue of the common man. Why, a preening noble such as myself would be far too proud to do such a thing.
Itu keterlaluan
What the
sih.
hell is your problem? You nobles really are all the same. So full of yourselves, you're not just a garden variety noble either. House Alberea is one of the highest ranking in the country. I'll bet you just love looking down on us less fortunate souls, don't you?
You're one to talk.
Dia want to talk. Bener sih. Ibarat kayak gini loh teman-teman. Justice tuh padahal nggak ada ngapa-ngapain gitu loh. Nggak ada apa-ngapain, dia nggak ada salah apa-apa. Tiba-tiba langsung benci aja gitu. Dan Makias tuh ibarat ngelihat Noble tuh kayak gitu teman. Padahal dia nggak ada salah apa-apa gitu loh. Makanya dimainin sama Justice akhirnya.
I don't need a lecture in rank from the son of the Imperial Governor.
Wait, what?
Gila.
Oh, I thought the name Regnitz sounded familiar.
Karl Regnitz, the first commoner ever to hold the seat of Imperial Governor in Heimdall. The first to rule the capital. And this
Okay.
headstrong young lad just so happens to be a chip off that old block.
Waduh. Katanya bapaknya itu seorang gubernur teman-teman. Jadi gubernur dari gubernur atau gubernur sih harusnya dari kota pusat yaitu Heimdall.
Pretty rarefied air for a simple commoner, don't you think?
Dan ini anaknya gitu katanya istilah
What does that
Makias.
have to do with anything? Yes, my father is the Imperial Governor, but he earned that position through years of hard, honest work. Don't you go lumping him in with you nepotists who get your titles handed to you just for being bold.
Perish the thought. No, I mainly just regard your father as a reformist, and a close friend of the Chancellor at that. And as you're vividly aware, his faction is in conflict with the noble faction, led by none other than the four great houses. When you look at it that way, your vitriolic disdain for the nobility suddenly seems rather cheap, wouldn't you say?
Waduh.
You son of a...
Magius, don't do it.
Nah, ini ada dua pilihan teman-teman. Seingat gua ya, kalau kita milih yang atas itu kita tetap sama Makias partinya teman-teman. Tapi kalau yang bawah kita sama Justice teman-teman. Dan gue udah tahu skillnya Jusis gimana, jadi gue pilih Makias aja deh. Dan juga menurut gue bela Makias lah di sini. Soalnya Jusis omongannya udah keterlaluan sih. Mohon maaf ya, walaupun dia noble, tapi omongannya udah kelewatan sih, jujur aja. Tapi juga di samping itu juga Makias tempelnya nggak bisa dijaga sih. Jadi udahlah, gue pilih reprimand aja.
I think you went a little too far, Eustace. Being at odds with Machias is one thing, but dragging his father into it is pretty low. You're better than that.
Nah, itu maksud gue.
Green.
Perhaps I was a bit out of line. It may be for the best if I leave the four of you to find your way out of here together, while I make my way toward the exit alone and unimpeded.
Kalau gue belain Makias sih, soalnya udah bawa bapaknya soalnya. Udah bawa bapaknya, nah udah.
About the particulars of your social strata.
Yeah, I'm sad to say these kinds of disputes are pretty indicative of how the Empire is these days. How are you feeling, Machias? Have you calmed down now?
Yes, and I wanted to say I'm sorry for the way I acted. I shouldn't have gotten so riled up over such an obvious taunt.
Makias soalnya enak teman-teman skillnya. Kalau kalian lihat tadi bisa nurunin defense, wah itu enak banget.
Yeah, you do kind of lose your cool maybe a little too easily. But is it true what he said? Your dad is the Imperial Governor?
It's true. It's not that I was trying to hide it. I just don't like going around telling everyone. I don't like to brag.
Benar. Sebenarnya gue gak mau nyembunyikan itu, tapi gue juga gak mau juga ngasih tahu semuanya karena gue gak mau ngebebanin dia, kayak nyeret nama dia, oh gue anak gubernur nih gitu lah istilahnya, lu harus respect gue, jangan, gak gitu, dia gak mau kayak gitu temen.
But just so we're clear, that doesn't change who I am. When you get right down to it, I'm a commoner, head to toe.
Sebenarnya
my father's salary is nothing to boast about. He doesn't have any of the perks nobles are born into.
I know. Governor Regnus is pretty well known for being clean as...
Really? I've heard the name, but I can't say I really know anything.
Well, that's enough about my... We need to get moving. We've wasted far too much time here.
He's right. We should get a move.
Kalau menurut gue ya, gue jelas belain Makias sih sini. Ya Jusis juga ada benarnya gitu kan, dimana kayak seolah-olah dipancing terus gitu Makias untuk marah-marah teman-teman. Tapi di samping itu juga si Makias juga gak bisa jaga temper, itu yang gua ini.
Leave it to me.
Gak bisa jaga temper dia, makanya mudah banget kepancing emosinya. Nah, kita serangin aja. Itu kita alih kata lagi.
It's my turn.
Itu yang diinin sama Justice, sama Makias sayangnya. Nice.
Alright, let's keep going.
Right.
Motif deh.
Nice.
Bagus deh.
This is kind of confusing. I don't know how to break the ice.
Tapi ya itulah, kalau udah masalah commoner, orang biasa sama noble itu konfliknya udah sorry teman-teman, tiba-tiba alarm saya hidup.
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Here we go.
Bisa nambah defense tuh tadi si Makiasnya, hebat.
There.
Leave it to me.
Oke, kita Geos tinggal lagi. Angin man, nice. Kita serang ini.
Right. Alright, let's keep moving.
Tapi di samping itu juga gue memang mau pakai Makias aja sih. Soalnya Juicy sih untuk skill awalnya lumayan jelek sih. Makanya saya lebih milih Makias sih.
Now's our chance. My turn.
Salah.
Leave it to me.
Damage-nya segitu dong.
Leave it to me.
Right.
Public.
Leave it to me.
Kita
My
strike.
turn. All right, let's keep going.
Gue juga udah nyoba tuh non, kalau misalkan sama Jusis gimana gitu kan. Ya memang dari situ si Makias memang nggak bisa jaga temper gitu loh. Tapi di samping itu juga si Jusis omongannya udah udah keterlaluan gitu loh. Makanya kayak gue lebih milih Makias sih. Karena Makias di apa ini apa motifnya? Oh, transfer 25 sama nambah CP bagus sih.
My turn.
It's my turn. Right.
Karena Makias di sini enak banget teman-teman. Di Coastal 1 ya. Di Coastal 3 sama 4 di nerf anjing.
Here we go. Right.
Sayang banget. Ini nggak kena.
Take this. My turn.
My turn.
It's my turn.
My turn. Is everybody okay?
Nice. Oke, kita hajar.
Here we go. Leave it to me.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Untuk yang nanti selanjutnya, mungkin gue bakal grinding dulu teman-teman untuk yang selanjutnya,
Keep moving.
biar nggak khawatir lagi untuk ini, untuk pusing-pusing naikin
What a nice
level.
looking treasure chest.
Dapat efek. Untuk sekarang tahu guys dulu ya. Gue bakal farming dulu nanti. Jadi nanti pada saat apa namanya, pas field trip ya. Pas field trip nanti gue bakal farming dulu habis-habisan, karena jujur questnya gue bakal memperdikit durasi cold steel teman-teman. Karena jujur cold steel ini durasi kalau misalkan kita campurin sama lawan musuh-musuh tadi itu bakal lama banget jadinya. Ini aja udah, kalau kalian nggak tahu, ini aja gue udah record 43 menit teman-teman.
Looks like we are.
Dan masih di sini.
Seems to be the exit.
I can see the sunlight.
Belum lagi
streaming in,
cutscene-nya yang
so
lumayan
I guess
lama.
we're finally clear.
They have the nerve to call this an orienteering exercise. I'm not certain what I was expecting from an academy founded by Emperor Drykles. But I can tell you this wasn't in.
You can say that again. What was all that business about Class 7 anyway?
Good question.
Ya.
We've got people here from different backgrounds, classes, even cultures. Is there some sort of secret agenda with this whole Class 7 thing that we just don't know yet?
Nggak tahu dah. Intinya kenapa
What was that?
kelas 7 ini kelas apa gitu kan?
There.
Kok orang-orangnya beda-beda dan segala macam gitu loh. Udah gitu kebetulan ini semua yang bagus-bagus semua.
The statue?
Apa
What the
pula
heck is
itu?
that?
A beast of living stone?
Gila, panik. Ogre. Bukan ogre, apa sih namanya?
Are monsters like this common in the Empire?
Apa ya? Gargoyle.
Of course not.
This thing's cutting off our only route to the surface. No choice. We have to find.
Right. Damn. Here I thought the worst was over.
Yes, help us.
Oke.
Don't let it intimidate you.
Oke.
My turn.
Kita motivate
Let's
dulu.
do this. Leave it to me. It's my turn.
Kita turunin defense ya. Habis itu kita naikin defense. Dan ini kita serang aja. Mampus lu. Miss gak lu? Kita serang biasa. Kita turunin lagi defense ya. Kita arts. Jadi ini kelemahannya apa ya? Oh, sama. Kita pakai arts saja. Mana lagi zero arts. Resist. Nice. Oke. Kita arts lagi. Nice. Gua mandiin lu. Kita motivate lagi.
Leave it to me. It's my turn. How about this?
Mampus lu. Defense down lagi. Dia berubah bentuk anjing. Udah gitu dapat zero arts lagi. Mati. Wah, mati. Kita heal dulu diri saya sendiri. Tahu dulu tepan. Kita turunin defense lagi. Bisa nggak? Aduh, udah nggak bisa. Ini kita sounding gate lagi. Haha, gua impit.
Leave it to me.
Ini ada impit, hasil. Please, kena seal. Enggak anjing. Ya udahlah. Mati Elliotnya. Kita item dulu, kita tier balm dulu. Kita ghostingnya lagi. Habis itu kita hidupin Elliot. Hidup lo. Anjing, dikit lagi. Nah, selesai. Normal lumayan susah ya.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Nice semua.
I did it. All right.
Blue lullaby.
Just getting started.
A+ outcome.
Deal.
Is it dead?
Ya mungkin. Pasti ada ininya.
That's one hell of a second wind.
Looks like this thing has our number.
It's It's no use. We're too spent to go another... Guess I have no choice.
Stand back!
Waduh.
You made it!
You've certainly got some good timing.
Seems like you're all okay at least. I'm sorry we took so long.
You're here, and that's what counts.
So, a gargoyle, is it? I didn't expect to find
Ya,
the
benar,
Dark
gargoyle,
Ages
kan?
alive and well down here. It doesn't seem like it'll go down easily.
We give it everything we had, but as you can see, it's rallying at an alarming rate.
With this many of us, we can just find an opening.
Fine. I guess I'll help out.
So it's all come down to me then.
You!
Arcus, activate!
Airstrike!
Gila. Sih keren sih memang. Cuman ya
An opening.
gitu lah, bukan waifu saya. Tuh.
This one's mine!
Gila. Nyampa doang tuh. Itu kalau misalkan game MOBA ya. Nyampa. Itu lah pasti omongannya. Nyampa. Itu lah pasti omongannya. Tahik emang.
I think that's the end of it.
At the very least, that creature doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a rematch anytime soon.
What happened there anyway? Right at the end of the battle.
Now that you mention it, I did feel something wash over me for just a second there.
There was a shimmering veil of blue light surrounding each of us.
Was there?
I did notice something as we fought. Perhaps it was just the blur of combat, but I felt like I could see everyone's movements in precise detail.
I don't think it was just your imagination.
Agreed. I have a feeling what we just experienced was...
The biggest selling point of the almighty Arcus? Give this man a prize.
Dan lu gak bantuin sama sekali.
Looks like friendship and teamwork saved the day once again. I'm so proud of you guys.
Lu brengsek. Kalau misalkan itu kenapa-napa, ya ujung-ujungnya guru tuh yang tanggung jawab gitu kan.
Anyway, that about finishes up today's special orienteering exercise. Aw, what's with the long faces? I thought you'd all be happy.
Apanya yang happy anjing?
What are we supposed to be happy about?
Gua
I
setuju.
have so many questions, I'm not even sure where to start.
Oh?
I'll take a stab at it. What exactly is the purpose behind this Class 7?
I mean,
Ya,
we get that it's supposed to be some sort of melting pot that includes a broad cross-section of people.
But why were the 9 of us chosen in particular?
nah itu pertanyaannya. Kenapa 9 dari orang ini gitu? Dan gue yakin kalau kita lihat dari tadi kan si Jusis itu ini apa dari Nobel yang ternama gitu kan. Si Makias bapaknya dari government. Si Laura bapaknya itu ini apa legenda pedang ya. Apa maksudnya jago lah istilahnya dalam bertarung ya kan. Terus ya itu ya tadi yang masih misteri ya sisanya. Tapi kenapa 9
That
dari
is a
ini?
valid
Itu yang
question.
pertanyaannya.
There's no single monolithic reason why you all made the list. But if I had to name a major contributing factor, it'd be those Arcus ordnance you've got there.
How so?
Well, like I explained earlier, the Arcus units are developed jointly by the Epstein Foundation and the Reinfurt Company. Like any battle ordnance, they let you use arts, and these have communication functionality built right in. But their crowning feature is what's known as combat linking. That's the phenomenon you all experienced just now.
So that's what that was.
Seems like a pretty apt term. It did feel like we were all connected somehow.
Precisely. Doesn't take a genius to imagine how much of an advantage a feature like that would be on a real battlefield. An elite unit that can sense each other's movements, acting in perfect sync, even in the most chaotic conditions. You can hardly put a price on that. It could bring about a revolution in the way wars are fought.
It does sound rather
Idealistic.
Iya.
Well, yeah, the technology has its limits. Some have a natural aptitude for it, others just don't.
Daun.
And out of this year's fresh batch of bright-eyed students, the 9 of you turned out to have the highest aptitude. And since aptitude trumps background in Class 7, well, here you are.
I see.
But what gives us this aptitude, though, as compared to our peers? It just seems so random.
I agree.
What indeed? As promised, if any of you have objections to being in this class, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nah ini guru yang bagus nih. Maaf ya, gua ini tapi dibilangnya kan ya sesuai janji. Kalau misalkan kalian gak setuju untuk di kelas ini, ya kalian bisa pergi, bisa quit dari sini, gitu loh.
I
Gak ada yang
think that
maksa
pretty
gitu
much covers
istilahnya.
the hows and whys of your situation. But this program isn't cheap to run, so we're not about to force anyone into it if they don't want to be here. You should
Okay.
also be aware that Class 7's curriculum will be tougher than any other class's coursework. Just fair warning. So now you know. And that leaves you all with an important decision to make. Will you stick with Class 7 or not? Oh, if you opt out, you'll just be placed in the class you would have been assigned to otherwise. There's no pressure. Nobles will land in Class 1 or 2, commoners in 3, 4, or 5. It's still just the first day, so there's no real catching up you'd have to do. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine.
Oke. Oh. Apa tuh?
I'll do it. Whatever Class 7 has to throw at me, I'm game.
Oh, wait, what?
Just like that?
Just like that,
So
betul.
you're the first then.
Ini orang emang nggak tahu apa-apa gitu kan. Tahu ya udah gue join deh gitu
You
loh.
seem pretty sure about it. Any particular reason?
Kita lihat alasannya.
Not really. I just feel like I've put my family out asking them to send me to this school.
Nggak ada
So,
hubungannya,
if
Jing.
it gives me more to show for my time here, I'll take whatever opportunities come my way.
Nah, tapi kalau itu benar. Tapi kalau yang sebelumnya nggak ada hubungannya, Jing.
A noble sentiment.
Count me in as well. The greater the challenge, the more I can push myself to excel. One can't hone a blade without grit, after all.
Let's make it 3. Considering how far I came to attend this school, it'd be silly to back down before I even started.
Well, looks like we've got the country's strongest freshman on board and our foreign exchange student too. Any more takers?
Allow me to take part as well. I was only able to come because of the school's generosity. So I feel it's my duty to help in any way I can.
Sign me up too!
Dari nadanya lagu nih si Harriet nih.
I feel like fate brought us here for a reason, you know? And you all seem pretty easy to get along with.
And that's
Agak
enough
lagu
for 2
ya,
normal staff
Elliot nih.
testers. Though I feel compelled to remind you, your weapons are still in the prototype stage. So on top of your other work, I'll be expecting reports from both of you.
Of course.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Let me join too.
Huh?
Hah?
Oh, there's a surprise. I was almost certain your rebellious streak would see you opt out just on general principle.
It does bother me that you've got us using these Arcus units that are still pretty clearly in development. But if I let every little nitpick like that hold me back, I'd never amount to much.
Words to live by right there. And that brings us to an even 6. Now, what about you, Fee?
Don't really care either way. You can choose.
You can choose anjing.
Not this time. This is one call you're gonna have to make for yourself. That was the deal, remember? You need to take control of your own life.
Fine, I'm in.
Well, at least you committed. We've got a magnificent 7 now.
Nah, ini
Which
berdua.
leaves just the two of you. I can see you got issues with each other, but that doesn't mean you can't at least try to work together. Why, if you just look past your differences and embrace the joys of youth, I'm sure you'll become the best of friends.
Like hell we will! The exploitation of the common people by the aristocracy is a blight on every facet of Erebonian life. Unless something is done about it, this country has no future.
I appreciate your candor, but I don't think you're going to achieve much by lecturing me about it.
Well, at least that makes this simple. I, Eustace Alvarea, claim my place as a member of Class 7.
What?
Huh?
You're the son of a duke! Just the thought of being in the same class as commoners should make you sick.
I'll thank you not to tell me how I'm supposed to feel. As far as the House of Alvarea is concerned, there's little difference between other nobles and commoners. Besides,
Okay.
this should at least ensure I won't have fools flitting about every day trying to win my favor. That said, I have little interest in getting drawn into your petty arguments on a daily basis either. I think it would be prudent for us to go our separate ways. I'm certain we can at least agree on this, no?
I don't need some pompous ass who coasts through life on his father's coattails telling me what... I'm in. Come hell or high... You might have had your successes spoon-fed to you up to now.
We'll...
Aduh. Iya. Berantem di ruang aja ya.
They're going to be like this pretty much all year, aren't they?
Sure seems that way. I wouldn't bet on them ever seeing eye to eye.
Sadar anjing.
Oh,
The pots shouldn't be too hard on the kettles.
give a guy a break.
Well, how about that? 9 out of 9. With that, I'd like to congratulate all of you on being the first ever Class 7. I hope you keep those high spirits all year, because with the workload we've got planned for you, you'll need it.
Oke. Wah, itulah dia teman-teman. Kelas 7 ya. Oh, bentar.
Well, I wasn't expecting Class 7 to turn out quite
Itu yang
as
kiri kayaknya saya
diverse
kenal.
as this. It certainly promises to be an interesting year.
You took the words right out of my mouth. But
Yang ngisi
perhaps
soalnya,
this
ngisi
is
soal
the
Yusuke
divine
lagi.
providence of the goddess.
Yang Inggrisnya.
How do you mean?
Seeing them there, I feel they have the potential to be the light we seek. A light that can break through the storm clouds.
Siapa teman-teman? Ini karakter baru kayak ini. Ya ini, ya gue gak mau spoiler sih, tapi ya ini awalnya dia muncul tuh bukan di sini sih awalnya. Oke, teman-teman, kita save dulu di sini. Oke. Untuk part kali ini sampai sini aja dulu teman-teman ya. Lagi-lagi 1 jam saya record, tapi ya udahlah ya. Oke. Sejauh ini untuk prolognya lumayan teman-teman. Dan itulah dia awal mulanya terbentuknya kelas 7 ya teman-teman. Kelas dimana dia langsung loncat dari kelas 5 ke kelas 7. Gue gak tahu tuh kelas 6 di mana. Dan sampai CS3, CS4 pun gak ada itu kelas 6. Tapi ya udahlah ya. Kita udah sampai di detik ini, teman-teman. Dan ya, itu aja dulu untuk sekarang, teman-teman. Kalau kalian suka jangan lupa like video ini, jangan lupa subscribe channel saya, dan jangan lupa share teman-teman kalian kalau saya ada video baru untuk kalian ini, oke? Dah itu aja, goodbye.